Hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and if you're new to this channel and you want to learn how to start a Wiccan practice or witchcraft practice that connects you deeply to yourself, nature and the divine, as well as learning how to do some magic to make your life so much easier, without all the overwhelm of not knowing where to start and the fear of getting it all wrong, then hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. In this video, I'm going to show you a really simple spell that you can do at the next new moon to expand and grow whatever venture or project you're wanting to expand and grow. As of the making of this video, I'm about 2 days away from the December new moon 2018, and it's a Sagittarian new moon. And this new moon is also pretty cool because not only is the moon in Sagittarius, but Jupiter is as well. So we've got a lot of expansion and growth and opportunities there going on. Now there is a bit of a dark side to this particular cycle of the new moon, in that some of the fears and blocks need to be removed first. And in this spell, what I'm going to be using is some herbs for prosperity and growth. I'm going to be focusing on expansion in regards to finance and business. If you're wanting to expand and grow other projects of your own, then you can look up some correspondences with some herbs to find out what might be more suitable for you. But if you're looking at doing a project that involves money, prosperity, a business idea or career move, then this is a really good simple spell for you to do. All you need, ingredients wise, is a candle. If you have a royal blue candle, that would be perfect. Otherwise, a white candle is all you need. You need a pin or something to simply mark in the candle the symbol of Jupiter, which I'll show you later. And you will need some crushed up herbs, which I've already crushed up. There's bay leaves in there, some cinnamon and some cloves. Now, the bay is definitely for money. Cinnamon is also used traditionally for prosperity, but it also gets things going. It's a fast mover. And the cloves are for protection and purification, because not only do you want your business or your career or your project to grow and flourish, you also want it to be safe as well at the same time. So it's also good to throw in some cloves there as well. Next, I've got some olive oil. Olive oil is another protective type of oil, and I'm going to use that to anoint the candle, and then we're going to roll the candle in these herbs. If you like using incense, you can also use incense. That might be cinnamon incense or patchouli incense or clove incense to help bring that atmosphere around the prosperity and to get you into that mode as well. The next thing you're going to need is your intent, what your intention is. Are you wanting to, be specific, is it to do with a specific project? Is it to do with a launch of a new business or a new aspect of a business? Is it to do with a new career path that you're wanting to pursue, or a particular type of job that you might be going for? Make sure that you're really clear in that intent and that you write that intent down. We're not going to be burning it or anything. We just want to get clear on what the intent is. I want you to have a real think about how you think you're going to feel once you achieve what it is you want to achieve. If you're doing it for a business and you're wanting your business to expand and grow and be successful, then how do you think you're going to feel when that happens? You're going to feel joy, obviously. You're going to feel possibly some freedom in there if it's around business. And the money's coming in is going to give you a sense of freedom. Is there passion in there if it's a business and something that's to do with your passion? And also the ease. You want it to be easy. You know, you don't want it to be hard, do you? You want it to be easy. So those feelings of ease, of passion, of joy. I want you to think of at least 3 or 4 emotions that you want to feel before you start the spell. So you've gathered all of your materials together, and you've thought about your intention and your emotions as well. I do have a spell here that I will say as I'm showing you and demonstrating the spell to you. And you can use this, or you can use something of your own devising if you like to write your own spells yourself. This is just something that I made up more specifically for myself. But yeah, use your own ideas. At the beginning, I will be stating the intention, and in this example, I will use the example of business growth and success. Then I go through the spell, and at the end of the spell, I then talk about the emotions that I want to feel. Okay, so let's get started. So here is my altar. Before we do the spell, make sure that you have cleansed the space energetically. So whether you want to do a full circle or whether you just want to do a cleansing and enlivening of the area around your altar, that's okay. It doesn't have to be a full-on circle every time you do a spell. With something like this, which involves protective herbs and success, you don't need to be worrying too much about protecting from negative energies. So the first thing we're going to do is inscribe the sigil of Jupiter onto the candle. So I'll just show you. This is what Jupiter looks like. And you just inscribe that onto your candle with your pin. And it's also helpful if you're doing it for a business, if your business has a name other than your own name, to inscribe either the name of your business or just use the initials of your business and put them onto your candle so that you've got that there. Next, we're going to anoint the candle. Because you're wanting to bring prosperity to you, you're going to bring it to you by going from the top of the candle into the middle of the candle. Now, there's two ways you can anoint a candle to bring things to you. This is probably the oldest way. You bring it into the center of the candle because you're bringing it in from that direction, but you also want to bring it in from the bottom as well. You're wanting to bring this to you from all directions. So if I'm bringing something to me, I usually bring it from the bottom and from the top into the center of the candle. There are other ways of doing it. You can just anoint the candle by bringing it into the top of the candle all the way down to the bottom. So it's coming towards you. Pop your candle in your candle holder. With the herbs that I've already prepared, I just lay them out on a piece of paper. And what I'm going to do now is roll the candle in the herbs. And as I'm rolling the candle into the herbs, I just want to take in the scent of the herbs and just feel the feeling of protection from the clothes, the feeling of the prosperity from the bay, and that feeling of it all coming easily and rather quickly from the cinnamon as well. So just taking your candle and just rolling it in the herbs. The oil should make at least some of it stick. And sprinkling the herbs over your candle. Cinnamon, bay, and clove. Prosperity, drive, protection and growth. And take note of how much fun it is to actually get your fingers nice and dirty with the cinnamon and with the herbs, so it becomes a very visceral experience. Because the more fun you can have and the more tactile it is, the more real it is, then the more you're telling your subconscious and the universe that you're serious about this. So when you've done with that, pop your candle in the candle holder. And it is now ready to go. Pop your candle on the paper. Now with this piece of paper, you could even draw the Jupiter sigil, I'll just show you that again, on the piece of paper. And you can use a royal blue altar cloth or royal blue paper to roll your candle and your herbs in if you have that on hand. This is a simple spell. I'm really trying to get it as simple as possible, so you're not having to spend a lot of money on herbs and bits and pieces. So as you can see, this is olive oil is from the kitchen, straight out of the kitchen cupboard, and so are the herbs. Now you've got your candle there. You may have your spell written down, your intention written down. And before you light the candle, just state your intent. Taking a deep breath in, short hold at the top, and letting it out. Centering yourself and grounding yourself. Feeling that connection with the earth, even if you're inside. Imagine you've got roots going down into the earth, and that you've got leaves and branches coming out of the top of your head, taking in that energy from everywhere, from the earth, from the sky and around you. Focus on your intent. In this example, the intent of this spell is for business growth and success. Get your match ready, and this is the spell. Expand and grow. Expand and grow. Expand and grow. With herbs of bay, cinnamon and clove. The success of my business. The time is now. The fruit of my efforts. I do enjoy. Freedom, ease, passion and joy. Light your candle and feel into the feeling of what that freedom, that passion, success and joy feels like. How exciting it is that you now in the moment are experiencing the growth of your project, or in this case, the growth of your business. Look at what you might be doing in your project or business and how it feels, how exciting it is to be doing whatever it is you're doing and watching it grow. And as you're doing this, you can just say over and over, expand and grow, expand and grow, expanding and growing, expanding and growing, expanding and growing, expanding and growing, and feeling those emotions of the joy, the passion, the ease, and the freedom. Expanding and growing, 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 expanding and growing. And as you're saying this, you're feeling it in your body. You want to try and get as many senses involved in this as you can. The smell of the herbs, the feeling in your body of the excitement, of the expansion and the growing, the voice. Try to feel it as much as you can, hearing your voice, feeling that energy, expanding and growing, expanding and growing, expanding and growing, expanding and growing. Building the energy and just getting into that really, really juicy feeling of the freedom and the passion and the excitement and the ease of this venture taking off and this venture doing whatever it is that you're wanting it to do and however it is that you're wanting to feel. And once you've got to the point where you feel that you've reached that climax, you then clap your hands and focus on the feeling of gratitude that it has happened. And maybe you're looking back now at this a few months, a year from now, a few months from now, a year from now, and you're looking back at it all. And it's like, wow, I've come a long way. It started way back then, and now look at where I am. Now look at this project. Now look at this business. Wow. And really appreciate it. Get into that feeling of appreciation. It's the appreciation for everything. The work you've put into it, all the people, other people who've been involved, the universe, the spirits, gods and goddesses, everything that has come together to help you create this project or this business, coming together, and just be so grateful and appreciative of that. And you only need to be in that for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. And then when you're finished, you just say, so mote it be. Clap your hands again, 3 times. Try not to blow out the candle as it happens. Now that you've done this spell, totally forget about it. Okay, put the candle somewhere that is safe to burn down. So maybe you need to move it and put it in a bathtub or a shower, away from the shower curtain, of course, and let it burn down. That's why it's good to use smaller candles so that they're not burning down over a long period of time. Once you've done your spell, a good idea is to just go and do something completely different that totally takes your mind off the spell, so that you don't get that whole thing of lusting for result, as we call it in the magical circles, so that you can open yourself up to receiving. So don't think about the spell, don't think about having even done the spell. Just do whatever your intuition is guiding you to do in order to move forward. Take action, because you need to take action in the real world in order for things to come to you. It's not a case of just opening your mouth and having a roast chicken, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, some cooked up tofu just flying into your mouth, because that's not going to happen. You've actually got to take some action as well. So make sure that you do take action and just enjoy the magic. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to comment on your results and your experiences in the comments field below. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and I'll see you on the next video. Blessed be.